But I have a bone to pick with the NFL. I want to talk about that Michael Sam's shenanigans. That's what I call it, shenanigans.
Shenanigans! Shenanigans! Shenanigans!
Well, all right. If you really want to go there, let's do this. Greetings, fellow space travelers. BionicDance here. Meet YouTuber Urban Computers, who apparently watches sports ball. I don't, but this gay kiss during the NFL draft has been all over the news, and it seems that this game attracts a lot of manly men, many of whom are apparently freaked out by homosexuality.
I'm real upset because I had to sit there and endure two hairy dudes kissing each other on my TV.
You had to endure it? Really? How much of a complete wuss bag are you that two men sharing a congratulatory kiss on television freaks you out so badly that it's something you have to endure? Are you really that weak? And there are a lot of things on television that I don't much care for. Commercials, Fox News, William Shatner. If I had my way, those would never be on television. But you know, I don't have to endure them. I put up with them, but they don't tax my constitution the way gay kisses seem to do to you. Oh, and one other thing. Stop filming videos in your car. Not only is it probably extraordinarily dangerous, but it's been done so many times that doing it now makes you look like a hipster douchebag.
Now, if I knew I was going to be watching the gay network, I wouldn't watch it. Because I don't want to watch gay network. I don't want to watch two dudes kissing. I got to explain that bullcrap to my son.
The gay network? One brief congratulatory kiss makes it the gay network? It's not like they were really sucking face, giving each other tongue or anything. It was just, woohoo, good news, let's celebrate. That was it. And that makes it the gay network in your world? Let's roll right past the part where you insult homosexuality by calling it bullcrap and talk about the part where you don't want your son to see it. Well, why not? Has he seen straight people kiss? Is it the kissing you object to? Or is it that you're afraid he'll turn gay if he knows that such a thing exists? Looking at the titles of some of your other videos, it's clear that you're one of those weirdos who thinks that homosexuality is a choice. But who the fuck would choose to be gay? I mean, don't get me wrong, I like being a lesbian, but I don't like being treated as a second-class citizen. And who would choose not to be able to have children of their own from both partners in the relationship? Analogy time. I'm willing to bet that you like being black just as much as I like being a lesbian, but you'd probably prefer if there wasn't such a thing as white privilege. Get the idea? Can you empathize just a little bit? So let's assume, just for a moment, that homosexuality is not a choice. Exactly what kind of harm do you pretend is going to happen to your son if he happens to see two people of the same sex kissing versus two people of the opposite sex? Or is it more a matter of you being too uncomfortable to have that conversation with your son? Here's a remarkable idea. Suck it up and be a man. Quit foisting your own personal insecurities onto your offspring.
The broadcast station should have had a 5-second delay and not show that in my house.
The broadcast station should have had a 5-second delay and not shown that straight couple kissing in my house. Do you hear how insane that sounds? You can do whatever you like, but the station is under no obligation to cater to your preferences and insecurities. And like it or not, homosexual equality is coming. So you can either learn to cope, or you can go and live off in a bunker somewhere far away from civilization. Pick one.
I have a right not to be gay.
I really don't think anybody is disputing that. But seeing a gay kiss makes you gay? Is that really what you're saying? Because once again, do you hear how insane that sounds?
Did you hear what I said? I have a right not to be gay.
You can say it as many times as you like. It won't sound any less insane.
Yes, you have a right to be gay. Fine. You want to be gay? Fine, be gay.
Oh, thank you very much for your permission.
I have a right not to be gay.
You know, saying it 3 times isn't going to make a genie appear.
I have a right to raise my family, my children, my sons, the way I want to raise them.
And nobody is disputing that. But if you want to shield him from certain truths about the world, that's up to you. You are responsible for making that happen. The rest of the world does not have to cater to your preferences.
Teach them to procreate. Since that gay people can't do that, they have to adopt or maybe go get a turkey baster or some other crazy shenanigans.
Shenanigans! Shenanigans!
You know, even if your son turns out to be as straight as a laser beam, there are heterosexual couples who decide never to spawn. You do realize that, right?
But I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the part, the kissing on the television. That just really it made me so angry. I almost broke my TV, but I'm saying it cost too much money.
I can't even imagine why that would make you so angry. Something happened on television that you didn't like. Get over it? But to get so enraged over a simple public kiss made you so angry that you almost broke your television set?
Inconceivable!
I sincerely hope that's hyperbole and not literal. But why so angry? Why the rage? I genuinely don't understand your reaction. So you had an uncomfortable moment. You saw something on television that gave you a brief Wiggins. And life goes on. Will your world really crumble down around your ears just because gays can now be open about it and not have to hide?
I have my First Amendment right, freedom of speech.
Newsflash, the First Amendment only protects you from government censorship. Any civilian who wants to can tell you to shut the fuck up. Now, you're under no obligation to obey them, but they are under no obligation to give you a forum to air your views. If YouTube really wanted to, they could yank your channel out right from under you, and the First Amendment wouldn't give you any protection from it whatsoever.
And the Second Amendment, too. Better believe I'm strapped.
I'm sorry, the Second Amendment? Guns? You're strapped? That sounds kind of like a threat.
So threaten me. I don't care. You do not fear me.
Threaten you? Nobody's talking about threatening you. You're the one who brought up guns completely out of the blue. Total non sequitur.
Yeah, there you go.
Did that just make anybody else twitch just a little? I'm not sure this guy's all there.
Not for while you can, monkey boy.
Comedy time is over, America. Wake up.
We are awake. I think that's what scares you.
Peace!
This from the guy who was talking Second Amendment rights? Do you mean peace or...
Peace through superior firepower.
Dunno about you, but I think that's a valid question. Until next time, fellow space travelers, this is BionicDance saying don't run on automatic. Instead, please, think.